When I put it into the left side, so when I put it in, here, I'll sit. I'm gonna just. Side, I'm getting a little bit of green coming up on my left side on production truck. To the right side, I'm getting a little bit of green coming up on the right side, but not both sides. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I don't know what the heck it could be. Do-do-do. I've tried one and two. I'll try three. Do-do-do-do. Same thing. Four. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. That is. I'm gonna go out. Alive. Strange.
There's Tucker. Tucker.
I'll try this one more time.
Braulio.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I am Joseph Brett alongside my cameraman, as always, David Alvarez, coming to you live from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon. A little bit late getting to the start of our broadcast this evening. We were having some audio issues as we got started up, running audio tonight off of our laptop instead of our usual audio source. But we are here now and ready to give you this broadcast of South Medford and Roseburg. 13 minutes in, still all tied up at 1 apiece. South Medford with, or did I say 1?
0-0.
Still tied up at zeros. South Medford with the only shot of the game so far in this one. Roseburg's goalkeeper with one save here early. South Medford has controlled the pace of the game through the first 13 minutes of play pretty heavily over the visiting Roseburg Indians. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. We welcome our home and visiting fans who are watching on today's broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for this evening's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for you fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support anytime you go in to one of the many different business sponsors you might see or hear on our broadcast this evening. Give them a big Table Rock Sports thank you for all they do for live high school athletics here in Southern Oregon. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube page tonight, or if you're at the Lithia Game Center through Table Rock Sports and you have not subscribed, head on over to YouTube or just find that red subscribe button if you're already there. Give it a click and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to the 4,500 plus of you who already have subscribed and get those notifications when all your favorite teams are playing across the network. It is South Medford Roseburg here this evening. We'll take a look at these two teams here. Roseburg comes into this one 1 win, 1 loss, and 2 ties. They played Newburgh, their first matchup of the year. That ended in a 1-1 tie. They beat Eagle Point 4-0. They lost to North Medford 2-0, and they tied Willamette 1-1. Take a look at South Medford. The Panthers are 0-1-2 on the season, yet to pick up their first win. They had a 1-1 tie to Bend back on the second, a 1-1 tie to Grants Pass here at Lithia and Driveway Fields. In that matchup, South Medford had that game all the way down to the final 30 seconds before Grants Pass was able to sneak in a goal and sneak away with the tie. Otherwise, the Panthers would have picked up their first win there, but 2 ties, 1-1 to open up the season for the Panthers, and then a 3-0 loss to Sheldon on the 10th. Sheldon is a 2-win, 2-tie, 1-loss team that the Panthers lost 3-0 to. They have Roseburg here this evening looking to pick up their first win. .48 to go in this one in the first half. Get that clock up there for you guys on our John L. Scott scoreboard.
Look at Coach Matt. That's his style. I like it sometimes. He's away from everybody by the cooler. Matt Soper. Imagine if you were that kind of coach, just sit back.
Roseburg with the takeaway, looking to push downfield, but quickly South Medford's defense steps in front of the pass. Panthers now pushing downfield. Gonna send one across. Now to the middle. Back across here to the near side. Now it's Braulio Valenzuela Paz.
What?
And it's out, and Roseburg will get it back.
That guy probably gets a ridiculous amount of money for doing that. Huh. They're robbing people, dude, like crazy. I would report them.
Roseburg down into South Territory, battled down, and it'll be a corner kick, first corner of the matchup, and it will be for Roseburg. So Roseburg wins the first corner kick of the evening. Sent down, and it's deep across the box, headed but into the hands of Brian Cortez. Cortez. I keep saying this.
Cortez got his butt whipped tomorrow with Independence in Mexico. Spaniards.
Good move there by South Medford's Jason Ramirez as he pushes it down for the Panthers. Crossfield now to Omar Serrano. Serrano in a foot race. Gonna make a move. Gonna kick it, and
Corner kick.
it will be a corner kick for South Medford as it goes off the hands of goalkeeper Martin Hires.
Fucking Raiders and Chargers tonight. Did you see Patrick? Did you see him? It's not Raiders.
South Medford winning their first corner kick of the evening. It'll be kicked away by
Goal!
and a goal by South Medford.
They ricocheted off of Roseburg, and then they got tapped in.
We're going to take another look at that one.
Get a good angle on it, but
right here. Roseburg just trying to save it and keep it out of the goal there, and kind of cost them as the Panthers get on the board here early.
They needed that.
South Medford now leading 1-0. Tucker Hopkins kicking it out of the corner, setting that one up for the Panthers. And we got a South Medford lead with 18:26 to go in the matchup. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor is Lithia Superstore. This is a Southwest Conference matchup between South Medford and Roseburg. Roseburg, one of those schools that they're kind of up and down depending on what sport they are playing in. They are 6A soccer in the Southwest Conference. Good job on the far side there for South Medford's Moxie Simmons to keep it inbounds and keep it alive. Braulio going to send one downfield to the far side. Good footwork again by Omar Serrano. Gonna have to work the ball backwards a little bit. Now back to Braulio Valenzuela. Cross field here now to Francisco Serrano. And excessive force on Roseburg's Aaron Familio. Braulio to the center, sends it with the left foot, and it's going to go high over the top of the net and out of play. Another shot for South, and it's going to go just wide to the left off of the foot of Omar Serrano. Serrano almost was able to sneak that one in there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here's Cooper.
But a corner kick is one for the Panthers. And it's into the net for South Medford. They now lead it 2-0. Again, it was Tucker Hopkins setting it up for the Panthers. And it's in to the net for South Medford. And let's see if we can see who that was. I think that was Jason Ramirez heading that one into the net for the Panthers.
Let's confirm it.
And we'll take another look here. Nope, it is not Ramirez. It is Dylan Barajas Campos getting that one into the net for South Medford. And the Panthers lead it 2-0 with 13:52 remaining here in half number 1. Well, South Medford has heavily controlled this matchup between them and Roseburg. Roseburg has really struggled to have any time with the ball at all in this one. Free kick here for the Indians. They're going to send this one down all the way inside the box. Cleared away by South. Tucker Hopkins with it here. Sends it ahead. Making chase on that is Serrano. Sends it across. Good setup. And just like that, the Panthers are out in front 3-0, and that one was off of the foot of let's see if I can see a number there.
Let me get you binoculars.
I know, I need some binoculars from up here. Did I say 15 there? 16. And of course, we don't have a 16 on our roster here this evening. But the Panthers now up 3-0 over the Roseburg Indians. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Roseburg pushing. They're going to send one down, and it'll be scooped up by goalkeeper Cortez. And an injury down on the field for South Medford. It'll stop the clock with 12 minutes to go here in the half. So that is
13. Who's 13?
Eduardo Maldonado Quintero is coming out for the Panthers. Coming in to replace him will be Nathan Neville. Clock starts. 3-0 is the score. Panthers with the lead.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Good touch by Hopkins. See if he can keep it. He does. Sends it out in front. And a little too strong, scooped up by Roseburg's goalkeeper, Hires. Hires boots it down just shy of midfield. And the ball will find Cortez. And a good feed ahead. This one again a little too strong. And it's going to be sent out. And not a good kick there by Roseburg's Kyle Simmons. And that's going to set up a South Medford corner kick here. This will be their third of the matchup. They've scored on their first one.
The two of them, their first, second one.
It was both corner kicks. Yeah. The Panthers scored on both corner kicks, so they're 2 for 2 in the matchup. Hopkins sends it in. It's a good line drive, but it's taken by Hires. Goalie coming out to scoop it up. Out of play here on the near side, and it'll stay with South Medford.
Wow. Oh.
And excessive force on Roseburg. Panthers again down in Roseburg territory. Seems to be the theme of the night. And a great takeaway there by Dylan Barajas Campos. Good touch by Braulio. Quickly gets it right back from Hopkins. Whistle. And I think offsides. Good slide tackle there by Sergio Barajas. Shot there, and it's going to be wide to the left for Roseburg. Off of the foot of Cole. Excuse me, that is Gilbert Trey Brown. Out of play and a throw in one for the Panthers. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up here in just a few minutes. 5 minutes until the break. Folks, the Medford Parks and Recreation Fall Activities Guide is now out with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Today's game also brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Panthers get it back, 4:30 to go in the half. Roseburg sends a deep ball on the free kick just outside of the box. And he's trying to just keep it alive. The Panther defense has been stifling this evening. Defense will kick that one out. Roseburg will have a throw in from deep in South Medford territory.
Oh man, that was a good shot.
And that one just missing for Roseburg. Down to the final 90 seconds here in the first half. South Medford out in front 3-0. That one goes out. Throw in for Roseburg. 45 seconds to go. Roseburg trying to cut into that Panther lead, but they quickly give it right back to South Medford, and the Panthers in no hurry to throw this one in here. Throw it to right where it's backing out. That was a pretty strategic throw in there. Roseburg going to have to work it backwards before now working it forward down to the final 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will do it. That is the end of half number 1 here at Lithia and Driveway Field. South Medford out in front 3-0. Medford Parks and Rec halftime report coming up here in just a moment. But first, word from some of our sponsors. You're listening to South Medford Panthers Soccer here on TableRockSports.com. We welcome you back here at Lithia and Driveway Fields. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the week. South Medford leads at 3-0 at the break. We'll take a look at those goals by the Panthers here. South Medford getting on the board early. Tucker Hopkins with the corner kick for the Panthers. And it's a mistake between Roseburg. A miscommunication there allowed South to sneak one in. And then again Hopkins from the corner sends it in. And then it's good. Off the foot of Dylan Barajas Campos. And here's the third goal for South Medford. It was number 16, who we don't have on our roster here this evening, but he scores the third goal for South Medford, and they lead it 3-0 as we start half number 2. The Panthers now will be going from right to left on your screen. South Medford has heavily controlled time of possession this evening against the Indians, as the Panthers are looking to pick up win number 1 this season. They are 0-1-2. Shot there by Roseburg, going to sail wide to the left. South pushing again here. And it'll be scooped up by Hires, the Roseburg goalkeeper. Good touch by Hopkins, keep the ball moving forward there. Pushing it down now inside the box. Cleared away by Roseburg, but quickly picked right back up by South Medford. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. And it'll be Roseburg's throw-in. Throw in for the Indians down in Panther territory.
There we go.
And Roseburg going to get on the board here. So we'll show you that as Roseburg gets on the board. Just over the top of the head of Cortez.
They've actually been a more aggressive team since the last 10 minutes of the first half. I mean,
so a 3-1 matchup now with 34:57 to go. Table Rock Sports would like to thank Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for over 30 years of sponsorship with the Table Rock Sports team. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Table Rock Sports would also like to welcome back Lippert's Carpet 1 of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm Agent Roy World of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. That shot going to go just wide to the left. Good battle there on the far sideline. Into the hands of Hires for Roseburg. And he'll have a goal kick here. Just boots it up high into the air. And it'll be back to the Panthers.
just about 10 minutes into our second half here. Roseburg with the lone goal here in the second half. Panthers lead at 3-1, as you see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Folks, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. They are locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Kid on a scooter going through the bleachers. Foot race there will be won by Roseburg. Out on the Indians, and it'll be a South Medford throw-in.
Got it.
And a shot by South Medford. They had goalkeeper Hires out of place, and the Panthers able to score and make it a 4-1 matchup. That one off of the foot of Omar Serrano. Take another look at that goal by the Panthers. So South Medford back up by 3. Woo. And a great block by Cortez. It will win Roseburg their second corner of the matchup. Cleared out by South. And we'll have a stoppage down on the field. Player hurt for South Medford. The trainer is going to come out onto the field to take a look at him. So while they do that, we'll step away for a quick moment. Back right after this with more South Medford soccer on TableRockSports.net.
finding your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
That was Dylan Barajas Campos being helped off the field. Hopefully he will be okay. An integral part of this Panthers soccer team.
That goalie seems inexperienced. Do you think that's middle school or do you think that's Pop Warner? But still, it shows you the work they put in their developmental teams. You're not just playing catch, you know.
Panthers pushing again. Here's a shot.
Nice.
And a goal for South Medford. And again, off of the foot of Omar Serrano. A terrific shot by Serrano. We'll take a look at it here.
That was a blast, dude.
We'll go back for you guys, and it's going to be this one here. My apologies. Here we go. Here's the goal by Serrano. No, wrong one. Gotta go even further back. Here we go. Here you are. Here's the goal by Omar Serrano, his second of the night. Sends it from the 18-yard line into the back corner of the net. I know our scoreboard there in the way of the goal itself, but Serrano blasted it from the 18. Makes it a 5-1 Panther lead. 25-32 left in this matchup. And it'll be South Medford's. There's a good battle down there between the two teams.
girls play up here, Lindsay.
That'd be nice.
Oh, they got rid of the goalie.
And we have 00 in there at goalkeeper. We don't have him on our roster here this evening. Roseburg with only one listed goalkeeper. Roseburg's goalkeeper, though, Martin Hires, his night is done as the Panthers lead it 5-1. If you're wondering about anyone on the JV score game over there, South Medford up on Roseburg 4-0.
Is it 7?
Huh?
Mercy Rose 7.
8. Tell you what, the evenings are definitely starting to get a little cooler.
And mornings.
Mornings and evenings here in the valley.
And then we're supposed to have 10 degrees warmer today.
It was a beautiful day today, but getting a little chilly out now this evening for those of us that aren't being active. Good touch. That shot, though, going to go wide for the Indians.
Let's get putting a goalie switch over here, too.
And the Panthers are going to swap out goalies as well. Cortez, his night is done. I'm not sure who that is that came in to replace him. See if we can get a zoom in on that jersey number down there.
For the goalie?
Yeah, South Medford's goalie. It's there on the front of the chest. Number 1, we've got Braden Peterson, freshman goalkeeper for the Panthers.
What's it called? Oh, offside.
Shot here, and it's blocked by Peterson. Peterson in the game quickly gets his first block. .35 to go in this matchup. And off the block, it wins the third corner of the matchup for the Indians. Tucker Hopkins coming out of the match. His night probably done for the Panthers as they've got the 5-1 lead. South will probably start looking to get a few other people off the bench and into this match. So Medford going to work it back before working it forward again. Serrano has had the footwork this evening for the Panthers. Tell you what, he's done a terrific job. Got himself 2 goals. That one sent into the box and headed out by Roseburg, and it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Fourth corner kick of the matchup for South Medford. We're going to have a few more new players in for the Panthers. Coming out is Valdivinos and Neville. Into the matchup for South is Max Ruiz and Jacob Torres. Here's the corner. We'll have a shot. It's blocked by the Roseburg defense. South has had a pretty clean game so far. Hardly any penalties on the Panthers. Only 1 offsides. 5 goals. They've only given up 1. And an excessive force on Roseburg. So a free kick coming from the 20. Here's a shot, and it just misses for Braulio Valenzuela. And an offsides on Roseburg.
could have called that. You call the game on game 12 pretty good right here. Dude.
Five one Panthers, 14 minutes to go. Shot here, gonna go up and over the top and out of play. I have to say the footwork has been on point for South Medford tonight.
You know, they give up size, but their footwork and speed make up for it. And still,
Here's another shot, and it's good.
I didn't get it. I didn't get a good angle. I got cut off.
That one from Braulio Valenzuela. And the Panthers now lead it 6-1. Braulio sends it from the 15 and into the net for the goal.
Little lefty.
The left-footed Braulio Valenzuela puts the Panthers up by 5.
Hey, you should tell them that you're planning on having Tucker and Thompson and Valenzuela with you next week. So look for it.
Hopefully next week at the next home game, we'll have a chance to get Tucker Hopkins, Braulio, maybe even get Coach up here to have a chat with us.
Speaking of that, either you can let me know or Coach feels like he's got a legit shot. No. Let's
take a look at the Southwest Conference here. Sheldon on top, 1-0-1 in league play. Willamette 1-0-1. North 1-0 in league play. South Eugene 1-1-1. Roseburg 0-1-1. South 0-1-1, and so is Grants Pass 0-1-1. So this is anybody's conference so far early here in the season. Sheldon scored 8 goals. Willamette scored 3. North 2. South Eugene 2. Roseburg 6. South 2. Grants Pass 1. South Eugene 1-1-1. Overall 1-1-2. They're the 16th ranked team in the state. That's the best we got in the Southwest Conference. So this could be anybody's to take. Lake Ridge is number 1, 4-0. Westland is 2 in the state at 4-0. That Three Rivers League is going to be tough. Lake Ridge, Westland, Tigard, all 4-0 overall in the season. The number 3 team in the state is Sherwood at 2-1. Number 4 is McNary. And this is all probably set to change here soon, especially with Tigard in there at the mix. Gresham is 19th. They're 3-1. Everybody else pretty even in the state across the board. Nobody really standing out. Beaverton 5th. They're 5-0-1. Westview 3-1. Ida B. Wells is 4-1. They're 6th. And Lincoln, they're 15th, but they're 3-1 as well. So,
woo. Now I got that. That was smooth.
And another Panther goal.
That was nice passing.
Good passing there by the Panthers.
Boom.
And
Boom.
it's going to be
Boom.
Off of the foot of none other than Omar Serrano.
And
then he's got a hat trick. That is 3 on the night for Serrano as the Panthers lead it 7-1. And the JV score 7-1. Panthers up in front over there as well. Out, and I'll stay with Roseburg.
With the fans, they're throwing their hats out there. Hockey fans do that all the time. You see that? That's kind of cool. Yeah. Ouch.
7:25 to go.
You get Cooper in there or Tucker in a little action. We haven't got one yet. How old is the guy that has the hat trick? What year? What year is he?
Let's see. Omar is a senior for the Panthers. First Panther hat trick of the season. And that one's scooped up by Peterson.
Easy. 5 minutes.
And Panthers with the throw in.
Raiders getting taken again. Goalies.
Throw in for Roseburg. Quickly taken away.
Hebert's pretty good though. And then so's the right.
Oh, wow. And that one a little too strong, leading it out, and it'll be goal kick for Roseburg. Ida B. Wells, 21 goals this year. Lincoln, 20. Westview, 17. Gresham, 11. Barlow, 10. Lake Ridge, 13. Tigard, 16. The top goal scorers of the season.
I really think South should be 2-0, but that second goal last time.
That one just kicked out of play. 3 minutes to go in this one. Another shot by Serrano. This time it is a save for Roseburg. $11 shots on goal tonight for the Panthers. 4 saves for Roseburg. They've given up 11 goals.
Woo. Show off. You do that too?
Yeah, almost made it work.
What do you call that? Like a bicycle? I don't know what they're called. You don't know that terminology?
No. Unless it was the World Cup, soccer was not on in our household growing up. Never played it. World Cup was always on, you know. It's fun to watch. I always tune in and watch some World Cup soccer.
Here we go, wind down.
And just about down to the final minute here.
Get off.
South Medford now going to have 9 goals scored on the season. They are going to improve to 1-1-1 in Southwest Conference play. Should be 2-1, but a tough tie to Grants Pass last week here at home. To come down in the final 5 seconds. Roseburg going to fall to 0-2-1 on the season, as that'll do it. Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show coming up here in just a moment. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap the scoring and go over a few things, all coming up here in just a moment on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
School's back, but this is the kind of math we like. Over 100 slices of pepperoni, 1 giant Abby's pizza feeds up to 6 hungry people. That's A+ value, toppings to the edge. That's been the Abby's way since forever. Now go do your homework. When someone says, bring home the bacon, we know what they mean. They want Abby's legendary Bacon Cheddar Pizza, loaded with country bacon and packed with Canadian bacon. On sale now at abbys.com. This month, bring home the bacon at family-owned Abby's.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to place and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
We welcome you back. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. South Medford takes it by a score of 7-1 over the Roseburg Indians. They now improve to 1-1-1 in the Southwest Conference. Roseburg falls to 0-2-1 in conference play. Roseburg tonight took about 10 shots on goal, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves for the Panthers. Goalkeeping duo this evening. 4 saves for Roseburg on 11 attempts by South Medford, 7 of those finding the back of the net for a 7-1 victory. 4 corner kicks won this evening by South Medford. They're winning that battle as well. 3 for the Indians. A hat trick this evening for South Medford's Omar Serrano. He has 3 goals and leads the way for South Medford as they pick up their first win in league play, and they look forward to the rest of the season here. South Medford tonight had Roseburg. They're on the road at Willamette, then at North Medford, then at South Eugene. So 3 straight road games for the boys. We'll have the girls in that stretch, though, for you here on Table Rock Sports. Then we'll have Crater and Sheldon at home. And then they're on the road at Grants Pass. Then they got Willamette at home, Roseburg on the road, North Medford, and then South Eugene to close out the season on the 20th of October. As we'll look towards the playoffs down the road. I got a pretty good feeling, though, that this South Medford team is only just getting going. They're starting to look pretty good. You saw some glimpses of it in their last matchup, and they really put it together tonight here against Roseburg. And look for this team to keep building momentum as the season progresses. We would like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching this evening's broadcast here on Table Rock Sports. I'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports and tonight's broadcast. And thank you to the officials this evening for being out here and allowing these kids to do what they love most. Without them, there would be no game. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: South Medford 1, South Medford 7, Roseburg 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with David Alvarez on camera. I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon.
Boom.